So I was looking at the Samaritan's website concerning suicide, and I note from the site that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. I don't believe this issue is addressed at all. I have not been up to speed with current events, so it may have been addressed and I haven't realised it. But at the time I made the ManWomanMyth documentary, there was certainly no interest in male suicide experience and in the data concerning it. So I'm thinking about it now, and this led me to watch again the ManWomanMyth documentary, which I made many years ago now. I'm not sure how much time we're talking about. I'm guessing around about 10 years ago. I've had an injury which affects memory, and that's why I'm unsure. So I was wondering if the documentary still had relevance today, still had value. So I've noted also that while the documentary has been available on YouTube for, I suppose, 10 years is how long it's been, I note that interest is low, basically. And there is some interest, but it's basically low compared to so much material on YouTube. And what concerns me about this is not my ego. That's not where I'm coming from. This isn't about me wanting views for the sake of wanting views. This is about my concern for male self-opinion. I think men's regard for themselves is basically low. It's difficult to understand why this is. So I have watched the ManWomanMyth video material, and I do judge it to be worthwhile, and I think more men should watch it and should see where I'm coming from and see what the issue is. So I think there is a definite problem with the way men regard themselves and the way they care about their own well-being. It would seem that in terms of their welfare, men essentially place themselves last, essentially all the time. It's exemplified, for example, the well-known admonition, women and children to the lifeboats first. I think that says a lot about how men see themselves. I think that nature has obviously decided how things should be regarding men's self-opinion. Perhaps there's some matter of survival that means that misandry is essential for society. Misandry means the hatred of men, and I'm saying that because I'm betting that most men are unlikely to have come across that expression. They're not familiar with the term, and men are definitely not familiar with the actual issue. I'm thinking at the moment that misandry is a basic fact of life, and it may be impossible to reduce misandry in life. I don't know at this time if I'll be able to combat misandry anymore. Life has turned on me. I will certainly try if possible. I just don't know at this stage. But the welfare of men in general, my interest is very strong in improving that. And I'm particularly thinking of my son as I say this.